The most important thing is the service to the public. So this investment is designed to improve the service to the public because it hasn't been good enough over recent months, and we are hoping that that means that people will have to wait no more than a minute for a 101 and that the 999s will be answered pretty much instantly.
Demand in the force control room in terms of 999 calls and non-emergency calls has been continuing for several years now in North Yorkshire Police, but also nationally. We saw, especially last summer, a large peak in call demands for 999 calls and non-emergency numbers. What we found when we took that large peak in calls, large volumes, were that we were taking longer to answer 999 calls than the national target, and certainly that would be right to keep people safe. What we're doing is investing in call handlers for the force control room to be sure that we can answer 999 calls in a prompt and effective time. The key thing we need to do in the control room is keep people safe, which is where that investment's going.
The recruitment has already started. There are 32 additional posts that will be recruited over the next few months, so it should be up and running by the summer, but people should start to see a difference already because those additional people are already starting and being trained.
We help a lot of people daily, taking the emergency and non-emergency calls. Job satisfaction wise, I do enjoy taking the 999 calls. People are in dire need of the police, feeling that you can make an active help and get them through their emergency in time of need. Would definitely encourage anyone that has any form of caring or nature that would want to help people. It's definitely a rewarding job.
There are going to be additional accommodation provided for the additional number of people that are going to be employed, and of course they need somewhere to sit, they need computers to use and telephones to use and all of the rest of it, so this control room is literally bursting at the seams, so we need to provide additional accommodation for people. More training facilities are needed because the more people we bring in, the more training is required, and we also obviously need to keep people up to date with their training as well. So there's a combination of things to make sure that there are the right number of people to answer the calls, but also to record crime properly as well.
I think the role that call handlers carry out within the force control room is a vital role for keeping people safe, and personally I feel it's one of the key roles in policing. When you ring up 999, you expect somebody to answer the call as quickly as possible. If you're ever faced with the situation where your safety and security is at risk and you ring the police, then you want to speak to one of our trained call handlers, and that's where we're putting the investment, is the people who will look after the public and keep the public safe.